Yo, what's up everybody? What's good? iGamer2003 here. Welcome Mindmen and Mindladies to the wonderful Minecraft server of Dad Can Learn. Today we are back on the Dad Can Learn network, and we are going to be going and playing survival. Now I want to put a quick disclaimer. If you have not watched my first Let's Play video, this will be an expansion on that. It'll be technically episode 2. I tried to record episode 2 today, however, with 5 minutes left in the recording session, I very briefly, lost power. And when I lost that power, it unfortunately shut down momentarily the hard drive that I have plugged in to store my files on. And unfortunately, since the file lost its saving position for about a minute, the file itself got corrupted, yeah, the file itself got corrupted, so I don't have the file anymore. So today, I honestly didn't do much. I built a speed portal at the end of the episode, and I went mining. And I used some of the resources from last episode, the first episode, to craft up iron armor and things, and I went mining today. So I figured today, for today's episode, we'd go mining a little bit, and then we'd go into the nether. But today is going to be a continuation of the episode of the Let's Play series, and it is going to be episode 2. Now, before we keep going, let me explain why my camera's off. So, right now, I'm setting up my other laptop so I can monitor the stream, so give me a hot second, but I can keep talking. So, sorry if my mic quality is a little bit different today. I'm running off a wireless headset because I currently am in a house without power. I was in the middle of the tropical storm coming up the east coast of the United States today. And my house lost power early this afternoon, probably about 12:30-ish or so. And when we lost power, we have a half-house gas generator outside. And that's all that we have here. So, as much as it covers most of my house, it actually does not cover... I need to turn these keyboard lights on. It does not cover my studio. So, I do not have my camera on because I don't have any lights where I'm sitting right now. And the only reason I'm streaming is because I'm sitting in my studio with a computer that won't shut up. No, I'm sitting in my studio with extension cords running from downstairs all the way up into my studio, so that my laptop is still charging and my setup is still plugged in, but I am in a room that does not have power still. So yeah. So while I'm still running without power, I am going to be, in a studio with no lights, no camera, sorry. Alright, now I'm trying to get into Restream Chat bot, and the CAPTCHA is taking forever. Alright, well, that's old. Let me try logging in again. And excuse me, my friend is texting me, my next door neighbor is texting me. And so yeah. So anyway, got a lot going today. I'm just gonna send a quick hello message out to my stream. Hello. Okay. Cool. So without further ado, I think it's about time that we get started. Let me open up YouTube Studio so I can monitor things a little tiny bit. So if you guys would like to join this server today, guess what, you can. So this server is a now 24/7 running server, and it runs all day. All day and all night. It does one restart per day to make sure everything is fresh and prepared for that day, so it restarts early in the morning to make sure that everything is lovely and beautiful by the time players are ready to log on. Now, so Pizza, hopefully I answered your question for Facecam and where my Facecam is. Also, I'm not quite sure why. Okay, no, that's right. Things are in awkward positions on Streamlabs tonight. But anyway, hopefully that answers your question as to where my camera is. But yeah, so we're just gonna survival mode and home survival, and yeah, from here I think I'm just going to get this computer in a position where I can monitor chat for everything. And yeah, so anyway, if you guys want to apply, the link is down below in the description, www.dadcanlearn.com/whitelist. I want to make sure that I got that correct. I'll double check right now. But yeah, so dadcanlearn.com/whitelist, you guys can apply and you can get on for free. And the only reason we have a whitelist is we have some younger players on the server, so it is basically just security purposes for everybody. That's all we really care about. So yeah, anyway, you guys can apply, and I'll be checking the application a couple times throughout today's stream. So if you would like to apply while I am live and try and get on while I am live, you have a good chance of that happening. So once again, www.dadcanlearn.com/whitelist. Cool. If it's not working, please send a message in live chat. I will send you guys the invite link directly, so that you can bypass the website. We had a couple issues where VPNs were flagging the website the other night, and we couldn't get on with people. But that's okay. We're going to see what we can do to work around that. Alright, my internet's functioning a little slow today, as y'all might imagine. But we're still pretty good. We have a decent connection. Alright, so let's 1, 2, 3, 4, 8, 9, 6. And to put that in 5. Okay. Alright, there we go. So this is what I got from today's mining trip when I was recording earlier. And yeah, so there's the nether portal. So we're going to head off in this direction today because I explored in that direction earlier when I was trying to record. So we're going to explore off in this direction today and see what we can find. Oh! Well, would you look at that? That's cool. Okay, a couple lag spikes here and there, but overall we're running fine. Okay, that's nice. I was looking for like a ravine or a cave today. It's not very deep though. Hoping for something with a little more substance to it. This, though, is looking fun. Oh, and there's a cave right here, too. Probably just goes nowhere, yep. Well, that's awkward. So is that. Alright, well, let's grab these hay bales. I don't know, what's the proper tool to break a hay bale? Shears, I guess, right? Maybe it's a hoe now? I don't know. Alright, let's gather hay bales, though, because we can use them for bread, which is my backup food. So. This is a very strange farm. Very strange. Alright, so we have beds here. Nice. That's not possible. Something happened with world development here. Like, this is possible, that's not. Do these guys have jobs? I don't know. No. Okay, they look like they're from, like, Roman times. Anyway, that's a cool house. Like, suspended like that? That's cool. Oh, it's a cartography place. Alright, well, I'll take the paper. I'll take the map. I'll take the cartography table. Okay. Let's keep looking around here. Another cartography house. Again, some maps. Some bread. If I have to, I can sleep in the village tonight. I might do that. Alright, night will be over shortly because enough players are sleeping. Very nice. Night is over. Night is over. Night is over. Alright, let's keep going. Twitch, I believe, is working, but it was struggling to connect. So, if it is still struggling, I very much apologize, Twitch viewers. Unfortunately, under the circumstances I am in, there is not much I can do. My main source of YouTube appears to be running fine, and as long as that is running fine, I am fine. So, hopefully that'll... Alright, brewing stand. I don't have to craft one. That's nice and easy for me. Also, blast furnace, yes. Yes, blast furnace. Okay, good. I'll take the bell so I can hang that outside my house. Give it a little doorbell. Give my house a doorbell. Look at that. Alright, let's take more of this. Appears to be a blacksmith over there with a grindstone. Very nice, very nice. Okay. There's a grindstone. And another grindstone. There's the blacksmith chest with some apples, some tree saplings, some extra gold, and an extra pickaxe. I'm always needing extra pickaxes, so that'll come in handy. We do have an iron golem here. So super cool, we have an iron golem. And let's see what else. We have more grindstones. I will take whatever materials I can get. And a very colorful house over here. It's the only colorful house here. And it's got a little chest in it. Got some bread, some saplings, some torches. I'll take the saddle. I'll leave him a seed. Let's put this in my offhand so we can dynamic light our way into that cave. Also, did we explore this house? I don't think we went in here. Oh no, we definitely went in here. It's just that I didn't look up before. Okay. Well, let's go ahead and drop down in here. Because it looks like some good stuff in here. I'll take the iron. Always taking iron. Okay. Thank you, skeleton. There you go. Alright, so I'm going to try not to put this torch down, because it is the only torch I have. Why are you doing so much damage? Your bow is weak. It should be, I should say. Alright, so I've been trying to find a deep diamond level cave, and I actually found a mine shaft, and I have a home set to it. But the mine shaft stays at about Y level 30, so it doesn't do very much for me. Because it just gives me the 2 stacks of iron I had earlier. And, I don't really need iron at this point. I'm looking more for, I don't know. Maybe diamonds, things like that. So, I mean, I will gladly take iron, because there's never a time where having iron is a bad thing. Especially on a survival server when you can say, oh yeah, I've got like 10 stacks of iron. Like, that's good. It's never a bad thing. But it's just a matter of, now I have iron, I need to start trying to find other things. Good maneuver there. Looks like this goes down quite a bit. Looks like it stops, though. Let's see what Y level we're at. I'd be willing to strip mine down since I've got 2 pickaxes with me. Alright, let's open this up and start mining down a little bit here. So how's everyone's day going? I hope you're all having a good day. I know I had an okay day. Could have been better. Could have kept power. Could have been able to go to work. I didn't go to work today. I was supposed to get promoted today, but I couldn't go to work. I had a couple things, but overall my day's been good because I've been able to spend some more time working on the Dad Can Learn server. Speaking of which, I have to test something that I installed earlier that I did not get a chance to install. Okay. Guess I didn't install it. Alrighty then. Let's see what we want to do here. I'm going to wait for my hunger to keep going down. Because I'm going to wait till it's 4 hunger bars down. And then I can eat a steak. So, welcome to anyone who's popping in. Thank you for joining. I appreciate you guys joining me. As I said already, if you'd like to join the server, you can join the server visiting the website, linked in the description, dadcanlearn.com/whitelist. Get online with me. I'll be checking applications. If you were on the old, not 24/7 server that we were running as kind of a prototype server for this server, then you are already whitelisted and authorized to join. Your account has already been activated, so why don't you hop online? But yeah. A couple cool features. I guess we'll go through the features. We've got an online staff tab list, so you can see when the staff is online. So if you have any questions for staff. We have a Discord linked server. You can also apply to get the application to the Discord server using the same exact application. And the Discord server is actually linked to this server. So moderators can access the server console from Discord, and everybody who joins the Discord server has the ability to chat into or out of the server through the Dad Can Learn Discord. Basically, there's a chat channel where all the chat messages from this server are relayed to Discord, and all the Discord messages from that channel, specific text channel, are relayed into this server. So it's a really cool feature we've got set up. We have the same feature on Mindfair, and I absolutely loved it. We decided when we were developing this server that it was something we wanted to have transferred over, so we transferred it over. And yeah, we still have it on here, so it's really awesome plugin, and it works really well, and there is no delay, so it's nice. And it's also great for chat moderation. We're able to watch our chat even when we're not online, which is super duper awesome. This is some promising stuff right here. I'm just gonna, for my sake of not wanting to die, do that. Alright. Doesn't look like I see any diamonds around though. It's just a little tiny thing. So as much as I like where I am, the caves around here are either very surface level or they're like that. They're like these tiny little things that really aren't worth anything. So I was hoping today to find something with a little more substance to it, but I guess not. Let's backtrack and throw away some useless stuff. Y'all probably just saw what I just threw away. It was my iron sword. Yeah, I'm not proud of that. I mean, I do have 2 stacks of iron, so It's not going to be hard to fix, but still, not a proud moment. Definitely not a proud gamer moment right there. That's alright, though. Alright, so what's been new with me this week? Well, this week I started learning my music for audition choir for the school year, so that's been an interesting experience. I have to learn 14 songs in the next month. Oh yeah. I also applied for staff on Hypixel. I applied for helper. See if they message me back. If you get a message back, then you get accepted. If you don't hear from them, then they just denied you, and they don't message you saying that they denied you. So it's kind of a waiting game. We'll see. But you're allowed to reapply every 2 months. So it's actually not bad. That's not a bad wait time. And then what's on the docket for this week coming up? So this week coming up, more work on the Dad Can Learn server, a couple Mindfair live streams. What else? Get my driver's license on Friday. That's exciting. Yeah, so I get my driver's license on Friday. I get promoted on Thursday now. What storm is it? I believe it is Storm Isaiah. And it is passing East Coast. It was in Florida. It is now working its way through New Jersey and New York. And it's starting to head up north towards Massachusetts, New Hampshire, etc. So it has already been through my area. It's actually nice out. I finished the night nice and sunny, and besides the fact that it was really wet and there were branches all over the place in my front yard, you actually wouldn't have been able to tell that anything had happened because it was really nice weather. But unfortunately, like I said, it did take out our power, and it did take out a couple other things. So it's not been... It was a rain. It was kind of like hurricane type conditions. It was rain, and it was really, really severe winds that were ripping. So, like, even when I was supposed to go to work, we made the decision to close my work today because it wasn't raining anymore, but the winds were so bad. We were having people say that they weren't comfortable driving in it, and we had a couple other issues. So it was kind of it was a toss-up, but it definitely was primarily, it was basically wind, rain. We had a time for about an hour that was like thunderstorm and there was thunder and lightning, but otherwise that's it. Yeah, it was qualified as a tropical storm. So this server is Minecraft Java. So this is, right now we are only running a PC version of the server. Sorry. If you do have PC at some point and would like to join, whitelist application down below. But we are currently only running Java Network. Okay, so I think we kind of need to fix up this floor. Like, as much as the house on the outside looks pretty, that floor is sorely lacking. So let's add the doorbell. Let's sleep, and let's start going. I wish you could too, man, Reverse Wonder. I seriously wish you could join too. It would be super awesome to have some of you guys on here. Yeah, it is a shame. I do wish you could join with me. I think that would be fun. In the meantime, let's work on the floor. So I think we've got a birch ceiling and birch accents, so might as well keep going with the birch theme. I'm also going to need to work on some sort of storage room. So I'm thinking maybe under the house storage room would be kind of nice, but we'll see. Yeah. Oh yeah. Okay, so there goes that. I am running out of storage space big time. Alright, I actually wanted to use these for bread initially, but I think I'm actually just gonna kind of just decorate with them a little bit on the side of the house over here. Yeah, that looks cool. I like that. I don't know where to put these last three, so I'm just gonna kind of like tuck them around back here. And there we go. Cool. Alright, so let's take this out, put that in, put that in there, trees away. Alright, so I need sticks. Alright, so I have sticks. Let's do an axe. Two pickaxes. And a sword. And there we go. Alright, so let's go do birchwood floor. So there we go. And then we'll add the birch doors back. And let's go get some more birchwood. So I want to leave those trees there. No, you're not bugging me at all, Reverse Wonder. Chat never bothers me. I always love it when you guys chat because it gives me something to talk about. Unfortunately, we are at the stage where we are hosting a Java-only server and are not able to cross-platform. Also, as much as I work on this server, and I work for the server, this is not my server. I don't own it. I don't pay for it. My job on this server is moderation and development. So I'm in charge of making all the plugins and making the server actually function. But I have no real say in, just like making it cross-platform or purchasing a cross-platform system. That is actually not up to me at all. And we've talked about a couple things in the future, but this is a brand new server that we just launched the other day, so we haven't even finished our development of the Java server yet. So we're working on the Java server still. No, I do not work at Minecraft. I actually work, actually I'm just a martial arts instructor. That's my job. I'm a martial arts instructor, and I teach like preschool through middle school students. I'm actually still haven't even finished high school yet. I only do, the only thing I can do coding related is server plugin and plugin development. So I can do server dev, but I could not be a game developer. I mean, I could. I've done it before. I've developed a couple small things here and there as side projects, but nothing that would be like a good mainstream game like Minecraft. I wish I could work for Minecraft. If I could work for Minecraft, I would be super happy. I don't think they'd want me, though. I wouldn't know enough. I've done a couple things, though, with a couple different... I've done some Minecraft Education Edition things. I have worked with teams from Microsoft to work on some Minecraft Education Edition curriculums and things, and so I have participated in things like that. So yeah, no, I was in the same spot when I was in middle school, honestly. And you just kind of block it out. Like, you learn that whatever you want to do with you is fine, and that's not anyone else's business. And one of my favorite quotes is that always be yourself, because the people that matter don't mind, and the people that mind don't matter. So the people that actually matter in your life won't care what you do with your time, and they won't care, like, as if you're being you and being yourself, then, cool, and they'll support you as long as it's, like, not illegal. And the people who, actually care about who you are and think that, oh, you do some stupid stuff that, you don't, and they, like, make fun of you for what you do, then they don't matter. But yeah, a lot of people always thought I was weird for doing YouTube, when I was younger. I think it's fun. I just do it. I enjoy it. And a lot of people thought it was weird because I spent way too much time on my computer. I still do. Nothing's changed there. But at the same time, it's, I've actually made some of my closest friends through, I don't have /fly. I thought I was on Mindfair. Don't have /fly. Okay. Let's grab some ladders, then we'll go back to what I was doing. I've made some really, really awesome friends, especially as of late during COVID, through Minecraft. I've been given some really super cool opportunities through gaming and other things. So, just, do whatever makes you happy, and eventually good things will come out of it. As long as you're enjoying yourself, eventually you will get some good rewards out of it. And the older I've gotten, the more I've kind of figured that out, and the happier I've been. So, life lessons with a 17-year-old. Alright, there we go. Oops, I didn't mean to place that down. Oh, well, that's sad. That's really sad. I'm sorry to hear that. Also, I was really short when I was 11. I was really short. I'm not anymore, but I was then. Well, you know what? That's okay. Because they just don't understand what life is like for you. And that's alright. Because they can't make fun of something they don't understand. And if they do, that's on them. And they don't actually get it. So they can just move on. That's what I think about that. But that's really sad. I'm sorry to hear that, dude. Alright, let's see what I can do here with this. Okay, get off the ladder. It's causing me to mind slow. Okay. Alright, let's see. Alright, I need my torches desperately, and I know I have some. Bingo. That's what I wanted. Okay. Let's get them in my offhand here. And place one down here, one down here. So, we've got 1, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So 2, 3, 4, iron, 6, 7, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Did I count wrong? 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh no, this is 1. So this is 7. Any plans to make this server cross-platform? No, not at the moment. So I really wish I could do more for you about cross-platform. But at the moment, based on the staff meetings that we have had, we haven't really talked about doing that. we felt right now we wanted to kind of get this situated, and our ambitions were to get the actual Java server set up and running like to a point. I very well may make a server that is cross-platform Java, but it might not be this server. I currently work for 2 servers. I work for this server and the Mindfair server, which is also, again, a Java server. And as of right now, I work for 2 servers and also just applied to work for Hypixel. So, yes, tablets, Windows 10, and I believe now console are all considered Bedrock Edition. But yeah, so at the moment I work for multiple servers, just applied, as I said, to work for Hypixel, so that'll be a 3rd. And don't tell Hypixel. You're not supposed to work for multiple servers when you work for Hypixel, but whatever. Sorry, Hypixel. Anyway, yeah, so at the moment there have been no discussions about cross-platforming this server, but yeah. So what's the difference between the two? Solid question. So the difference between the two is one is optimized for a completely different style of gameplay. So the Bedrock Edition is optimized. Bedrock Edition basically spawned from Pocket Edition. So before Pocket Edition was considered Pocket Edition, before it was made Bedrock Edition, and before Windows 10 existed, and before Xbox and PlayStation were transferred to Bedrock Edition. So, they are... Hello, Dustin. How are you today? Basically, Bedrock Edition is built to be run on smaller devices. So Minecraft, especially certain things like Optifine, which I'm running right now, is actually an FPS and quality of game improver. But certain things like shaders and things take a lot of RAM, and they take up a very large amount of space. So the Bedrock Edition is made to be able to run on a small device like a phone, a tablet, that can't run very, like storage intensive and RAM intensive games. So Bedrock Edition is built with touchscreen gameplay in mind, and Bedrock Edition is also built with game mechanics that run easier on the user's, that run easier on the user's device than Minecraft Java. Minecraft Java, actually, it's a small game compared to, like, a lot of Steam games like Destiny or Rocket League that you could download on the PC. However, it is a decent-sized game that takes up a lot of space and a lot of time. Excuse me, I'm just grabbing a quick drink real quick there. So anyway, the purpose of Bedrock Edition is kind of just to run with a smaller surface in mind. Now, of course, they added Windows 10 to Bedrock and console to Bedrock, which of course could run bigger games, and they do run bigger games, but since Bedrock is initially developed for the console, or not the console, the mobile, then it's built smaller. So, yes, laptop and PC are usually used interchangeably, so yes. Anything that can run Java, anything that can run JavaScript, so Linux, Mac OS, and Windows computers are all capable of Minecraft Java. Anything like an iPad or a Samsung tablet or anything that really doesn't run those systems is considered Bedrock. Obviously, with the exception of Windows 10 Edition, is technically basically a PC version of Bedrock. So, yeah. And I remember when I first joined Mindfair a long time ago, I was part of a test to have a Pocket Edition server running before it was Bedrock and it was still Pocket Edition, but I do believe since then we have taken that project down. But, yeah. I think at this time, both servers that I am actively a part of are run completely Java side. So, I apologize for that. Also, between Java and Bedrock, game mechanics are different. Redstone is a lot different. PvP and movement animations are a lot different. The code itself is a lot different. So, that's another big difference. And why they changed the game mechanics, between one version of the game and another version of the same exact game, I really have yet to figure that out. But they did. When it comes to Minecraft Bedrock and Minecraft Java, there's a long-running debate as to which one is better. And I'm not really here to say which one's better. I'm just here to say which one I prefer more. I prefer Java more, but that doesn't mean that one is better than the other. It just means that my personal preference is Java. But if you play mobile and it's either because you can only play mobile or because you like mobile better, then you know what? Cool. Good for you. Enjoy it. Do whatever you want. But my personal preference would be Java. And if you're talking cross-platform in terms of a server, Minecraft currently cannot run cross-platform-ish. So there is basically Bedrock and Java are two separate games that run on such different game mechanics that the server is either built for Java or built for Bedrock. So, even if we decided as a staff team that works on this server that we wanted a Bedrock server, it would be a completely different server with a completely different world, completely different set of players, and no interaction or intermingling between the two game modes at all. So that's how that works because it's weird. That's just, that's just kind of how this Minecraft works. You can't have Bedrock players and Java players join on the same server. It would be two different servers. One for Java, one for Bedrock. And when creating this community server, we really kind of didn't think of mobile players because we've built a community on Java, and all of our players, or a lot of our players and viewers, are Java-centered. So we kind of didn't think about Pocket Edition all too much until we've had a couple people be like, oh, hey, do you happen to have this running on Bedrock Edition? But we really kind of surpassed that thought process when we went through the process of making for and picking a server host. Now, the host we use could, in theory, run a Pocket Edition server, but again, like I said, it wouldn't be the same server. It would be a different server. You're a cool guy, smiley face. Oh my god, you just made my day. Thank you so much. That means so much. I appreciate it when some of my viewers come in and they appreciate my content and they like it. So thank you so much. That means a lot. I really appreciate that. Makes me happy. Alright, so that finishes that room ugly wood. So room of ugly wood. That's what I'm gonna call that room. The room of ugly wood. Alright, well, the room of ugly wood is going to be where I store a bunch of stuff. So let's make a bunch of chests real quick. 17. Okay. So just gonna do the wall. So like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay, so let's do that. Alright. Yeah, sure. If you want me to switch over Mindfair, let me finish working on the storage room. And as soon as I finish the storage room, if you'll stick around with me for another, like, 15 minutes or so, I'd be more than happy to hop onto the other server I mod for, totally. So before we get onto that server, I guess I should kind of talk about that server. So that server is another whitelist only server, and it is actually hosted by a company called Mindfair. And what Mindfair does is they travel around. They are an official Minecraft event, which means that their Minecraft event has been verified and basically is listed as an official, like, Mojang Minecraft event, which is super cool. And they travel all over, primarily the United States. And they have these basically, like, Mindfair Minecraft. They're basically like mini Minecons. And they are super cool. I've never been to one. I'm looking forward to going to my first one in January of this year, because actually the expo center that they are hosting Mindfair in January in New Jersey this year, as long as COVID-19 cooperates and we can do so, is actually a 35-minute drive from my house. So that is super awesome. So I was looking forward to trying to go to my first actual live event, but they also host a server, and I took a gaming design class in 8th grade, and my gaming design teacher for that class was actually the IRL event coordinator for this server. And I would always see him playing Minecraft during class when we were, like, working on projects, and he was just kind of, like, chilling on his teacher PC in the front. And I was always like, so one day I asked him, I'm like, what server are you playing on? Because I could see other people logging in and out. I could tell it was a multiplayer server. He said, oh, you gotta try this server out. It's called Mindfair. It's based on this place that I work for, this company that I work for on my free time, and they do all these IRL events, but they also own a server. Okay, last drink break for the stream, I promise. And he's like, here, I'll whitelist you on it. So I got on, and about a week after I got whitelisted on the server, I got injured while training for Taekwondo. And so I downloaded Minecraft onto a thumb drive, and when I was sitting our gym excuse, so if you were injured, you had gym excuse, and when your gym excuse was going on, you were in the library during your gym period. So I would go to the library, and I would sit down on the computer every day, and I would launch Minecraft from the thumb drive, and I would play on Mindfair. And I'm like, okay, cool, this is super cool. And then my gaming teacher found out about my YouTube channel, and at the time I had like 20 subscribers, not 63. And it was smaller channel. So he's like, here, let's boost that a little bit. So he gave me what's called Rising Star on the Mindfair server, which means you have, I believe it's 500 subscribers or less, and that you content create. And so I started content creating on that server, and I would stream that server every week. I had a recorded series on it for a while, and then eventually, since I started doing the gaming teachers are awesome. I still I'm a senior in high school now, and I met him when I was in 8th grade. We have each other's Discord, so we message each other. We just went to a virtual gaming event together not too long ago, which is super cool. But so anyway, I'm getting off topic there. Then I started streaming on that server. It was primarily streaming. I'm like, okay, cool, fine. So they gave me streamer rank, which was awesome. And then as of very recently, I've spent now 4 years on the server. And the lead staff member, not my game design teacher, but someone else I have met in real life at a gaming event, said, I've really been struggling to maintain this server by myself. He's like, I might be asking for volunteers soon. And I said, I know a little bit about plugins and server development and server moderation. I said, if you ever need help with the server, let me know. And so not long after, kind of got a message from him while I was in game one day, and he was like, hey, I've got a surprise for you. And he kind of gave me the admin tag on there. So technically it's a junior admin tag, but I have been on that server for quite a long time and am one of the few active players who are awarded the admin tag. So, before we hop on to Mindfair, which I would be more than happy to do, and we are about to do in just a couple minutes here, I do want to organize out my inventory, because when I go back into creative and start doing admin things, I need a clear inventory to be able to do my admin things on this server. So let's quickly clear the inventory into some sort of storage-ish type system. So that's going to be junk. So that'll be like stones and stuff. This will be woods, and then resources like this. We'll have one for food, one for crops, and this last one, I guess, over here can be mob loot. So we'll do like a crops one, we'll do the food one, and then we can do resources like rare stuff, I guess. But yeah, so that's a little bit of my map. That's a little bit of my background on Mindfair, and where that server came into my radar and how I'm on there. So I am looking forward now to going on that server with you guys in 1 second here. Also, since I'm taking my armor on and off all the time, I'm thinking armor stand is a smart move. So I very well might do that in just a second here before we log off. Let's put this stuff away. Here, click, 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 click. Alright, cool. Let's look up the crafting recipe for an armor stand. Nope, I need that. Can you not craft armor stands anymore? Guess not. Okay. Take off my armor and put it in a chest then. Into the chest it goes. Just like everything else. And I'll come back to you another day. House warp spawn / creative. So, hi Zavika. So when you're doing admin things, do you take stuff out of creative to keep for yourself? Do I take stuff out of creative to keep for myself? No. I do not. As much as I could. No, I know I can craft the armor stance, but for some reason it wasn't showing up in my crafting table, which is weird. But we do have a weird craft armor stand plugin, so they actually might not be able to be crafted. But no, I don't take stuff out of creative to keep for myself because I'm doing this for a YouTube series, so I promised my viewers episode 1 that I would keep everything on camera and that I wouldn't cheat, so I've tried to be good about that. So I don't like taking things out of creative on this server. I mean, I'll take things out of creative for like projects I'm working on admin-wise. Like, I built this little exhibit over here. Somebody, we got this spawn from a map maker, but I built this little part of it that shows like what's new in the update. So like I took things out of creative to build this, but then I, you know, automatically deleted my inventory when I was done. So stuff like that, but not to keep for my own personal survival stuff, no. Okay, let me just switch my screen. I'm going to switch it to be right back. You're not going to be able to hear me for a couple minutes, so it's just going to be music instead of me. And I'm going to switch over to Mindfair, and I will bring you guys online when I am on the server. Give me 1 second. Alright everybody, welcome to Mindfair. So we are now on the Mindfair server, and I'm inside my main base. I worked on this base with my YouTube partner and chat mod, Pizza40. So shout out to him. He has his own YouTube stuff, so go check him out. And the server owner on the previous server was Dad Can Learn Videos. You can check him out in a lot of spots. Facebook Live, Twitter, Twitch, and YouTube. But yeah, so he actually plays on this server. That's where we met, on this server. But yeah, so this is my Mindfair base. This took, at this point, probably over a year. I've been working on this for a little under a year now, maybe about a year. And it actually consists of 2 bases, a new base and an old base. We're currently in what we call the new base. The old base is where we started. Recently we actually went back, we completely revamped it and made it into an AFK farm warehouse. But before it was just kind of an old rundown building that was located about 100 blocks off the back end of this base. Since then, we've put this massive beauty together, and unfortunately, this dome is not all there is to it. I wish there was just this, but at the same time, I always love to have more. So if we fly out here a little bit, you'll notice there's a wall with a big glass arch starting to form over it. We are building another dome on top of this dome. So this thing's big enough? No. We have this arching over it, and this entire area consists of over 70,000 square blocks. It's, I believe, 71,000 square blocks, all of which are inside of a land claim. Consists of 3 full-time residents, my cousin and my step-cousin Pizza40. So we are all within full-time residency here in this base. This is where we all live, work together. On this server? Yeah. So I actually stream on this server every Sunday. With a group of friends. So if you want to see more LPs on this server, hop on here. On Sunday nights, I will stream on this server starting at 7 o'clock. 7 o'clock Eastern. But yeah, so this was my 50 subs special, which was a little less than a month ago now. This is actually a redstone house on the bottom. The entire bottom of the house is filled with redstone contraptions. This was just a little decorative area I built for like 3 hours one day for no reason. Again, this farm is completely decorative. We have AFK things that do the same. And we also have infinite supplies of beef at this point, so we have no reason to really need this. So again, simply decorative. This house was actually built by another player and gifted to us after he left the server, because he had a home next to ours. He's like, here, you can take this over. It can be part of your thing. That's why we decided to expand out the way we did. This is a little forest separator from this beautiful iron farm right here, designed by Nembon, and this took me a couple days to get put together, but it produces quite the amount of iron, which is all stored in the basement of that house over there. We'll show you in a little bit. This is a cactus XP farm. All of this cactus goes up into those 2 furnaces in that house, and they can then be smelted down, and you can grab the dye out to gain XP very quickly. This is a house built by Pizza 40. We have our to-do list for the base in here, as well as just a nice, pretty bedroom with a nice map upstairs. At this time, I'm only going to show you things that were our builds. So this is my cousin's build. We just kind of let him do his own thing. He lives on the corner of our base. That's up to him. So at this point, let's go check out the iron farm storage, because that is quite the impressive one. So it is actually located in the basement of this house, which carries a completely different theme than this house. So this house is nicely interior decorated with a rustic style, following a nice brick fireplace. Nice seating arrangements, including a full dining table and kitchen bar. We have a reading nook with our doggy dog. We have a game room up here, complete with a bathroom in the back corner that includes a toilet and shower, as that is the only bathroom in the house. We have an extra refrigerator up here for storing refreshments with friends, ping pong, air hockey, jukebox, and pool. And of course, right upstairs, we have the beautiful bedroom, complete with a chest of drawers, a bed, and a nightside table. You can see that we actually took the time to build the fireplace all the way up, so it actually does run through the entire house like a normal fireplace would, which we thought was kind of a nice little touch. So over there is an automatic egg farm, if you're wondering what that building is. So we've got the farms off of this house. This is kind of the farmer's ranch. If a ranch looks like a modern mansion, it was 3 stories tall. But let's take a wander down into the basement, and the basement is right here. You can see the design immediately changes, and this is to start to fit with the style of the base it connects to. I should be a realtor. Thank you. That's what my grandpa did for many years, so I kind of get it from him. There's a zombie in here that should not be in here. This is where the storage comes for the iron farm. You can see right now it's relatively empty because I worked on converting everything to iron blocks. And here's some extra iron ingots. So those are my iron storages, plus there's more iron blocks in that corner chest area over there. Alright, let's fly down this hallway, and I'm gonna go to this end and then loop back. It shows the history of a Minecraft world in little tiny bubbles, which I thought was a cool idea. So it shows the world when you first spawn in it. You go mining to find resources. You build your first house. You go mining for bigger resources. You go to the nether to get stuff to then go to the end. And then you finish as a rich little man. So there you go. History of Minecraft. Complete with a hallway. That goes back up to where we started. So we're now inside this big dome area again. This was the initial build where we... How was the stonecutter floating? Stonecutters can float in Java Edition. So we had blocks under it initially, and then over time we destroyed those blocks to move them elsewhere, and it just kind of leaves a floating stonecutter. That answers your question, hopefully. So yeah, anyway, I'm gonna go back up here and keep going up. So we've got this area right here, which is the main base. This goes to the studio where we host our podcast in-game. We have a video podcast. This is literally just netherwort. And at the end, we have an obsidian enclosure for fighting the wither. Potion room through there. There's a door right over there. Up here is my private bedroom and Pizza 40's private bedroom. This is my bedroom, complete with a netherite block and some nice rooms built underneath the base. Yeah, and then you can either go through our private bedrooms or up these stairs here into the treasure room. This includes our more valuable storage, such as resource storage, armor storage, like basically specific items. Our main bulk storage and automatic sorting system is down this hallway. You were very weirded out by the stonecutter. So was I. It was actually floating when we were gifted the house. So this used to be all manual storage. It's now all fully automatic. And give me 1 second. Yeah. Alright, I'll be down in a couple minutes. So, sorry about that. Anyway, it leads outside. Alright, let's keep going up. So we've got a library, and this library is actually sorted in alphabetical order with a full catalog that I took the time to type out. We also have a research book. We also have a research book, so that if you want to research enchantments, you can come up here and figure out exactly what enchantments do. They're sorted by type. Does the end have anything cool in it? Yes, that'll be the final place we visit. There's nothing cool in the nether, but there is something cool in the end. And this is our pet apartments where we host our pets. So I have to go in a few minutes, but let's go to Home Old, which is only about 100 blocks in that direction of this space, and it is a current AFK warehouse. So this is actually an elevator that goes up and down, but it's in the down position as of right now. Fully automatic melon pumpkin, sugarcane, and fully automatic wool farm, which is currently in the middle of being redesigned, so we're not going to stay in here for very long. What does fortune do? Cactus farm is down here, by the way. Fortune, when you mine an ore, it gives you more, it has a percentage chance of giving you more of that item. So when you mine a diamond ore, it has a higher chance of giving you more diamonds. So you can get more than one diamond from a single ore, where without fortune, you would always get one. A couple storage rooms. And that's it for the AFK farms in here. Except out the back door, there's a super smelter built over there in that corner. And down here is the storage for this AFK creeper farm. Or am I going to keep streaming tonight? I will be streaming for a couple more minutes, and then I'm going to close it off, unfortunately, tonight. But I will be back either tomorrow or Friday night, hopefully. But yeah, so there's the creeper storage. If you're wondering what the lever does, it actually just has a spiral door on it. Okay, cool. So the coolest thing that I will show off now. Hello, gentle farmer. So one of the coolest things I will show off now is the end project that I was working on. So I was on a stream with another friend. How am I flying in survival? I am a junior admin on the server. So mods do have access to /fly on the server through Essentials X. So if I do /fly, you can see in chat, set fly mode disabled for Junior Wizard iGamer 2003. My nickname is Gamer on the server. But if I do /fly again, I can fly. I'm not hacking, I promise. I just have perms on this server. Alright, so if I jump into this nether portal, this was actually a friend's idea, and I just kind of provided the wool and helped them get started with it a little bit. But for any of you who are familiar with Minecraft Story Mode, you may remember that in the first season of Minecraft Story Mode, Soren has a flying overworld built out of wool in the nether. Or not in the nether, in the end. So we actually worked on replicating that in Minefair Survival. All of this was we got in survival mode. This is all legit stuff. Yeah, this is a legitimate project in legit survival that we are working on. And I was just kind of along for the ride. It wasn't my idea, but I stream with them every Sunday. They're the ones who have that stream schedule. I just kind of join in their stream and stream with them. But yeah, so these are my shulker boxes, and I'll take the empty one back. But yeah, so I was working on this project on a stream with them the other night. It's quite an insane order for a project, but it's been fun. So that's probably the cool thing in the end that we've got. The Ender Dragon's been killed multiple times, so players just kind of don't really worry about it. What is that? Okay, it's a torch on top of an obsidian. Okay. So yeah, dragon's been killed a couple times, so nothing crazy there. And we all have home, so we can do /home home. And I have /home H, which is my main home. And I've been playing on the server for a while, so I've got some decent gear. So, unfortunately, I have been live for quite the bit now. I've been live for an hour and 12 minutes, which for most streamers isn't a whole lot of time, but for me is a decent amount. So, that is about all I have for you guys tonight. And I'm sorry to leave you, but it's getting really dark in my studio. Shops on the server. We have /shop. So we have a server. We have a server economy where you can have jobs and stuff, and you can sell stuff to the server. So I'm $3 million rich now. I'm a millionaire, and I can go on /shop. I can buy certain things, blocks, food, etc. Not everything is for sale, and not everything that you can buy you are able to sell back. We also have spawner shop, which is extremely expensive. Some things selling for millions of dollars, $500,000 a spawner. But that is how that works. You can also pay other players, so I can pay somebody, and so you can make trades using in-game money to kind of set up your own little shops. So that's our economy system on the server. But yeah, as I was saying, unfortunately, it is time for me to go. Hopefully, I will be again live on either... I don't know if I could do tomorrow. Could I do tomorrow? Maybe I could do tomorrow. I'll find out. So either tomorrow, Friday, definitely over the weekend. I stream every Sunday on Minefair. And I'm working on starting to have a stream schedule on Monday, where I stream every Monday. Also, I am able to kind of just stream whenever. So... I've been getting some good responses on a lot of the pop-up streams I've been doing lately, so I am going to probably start streaming a little bit more often. I appreciate everyone who's come and checked out the stream so far. It's been super cool to see some new faces around on the channel. Hopefully you guys will stick around. If you want to make sure to get my notifications, make sure to smash like, sub, turn on the notifications bell so you know when I am live. Tonight I was streaming by myself. I do often love to do collabs with other people because I think it's fun to get in a call with people and make jokes and laugh and goof around. It's hilarious. I do some videos with some very funny people and some very awesome content creators. So Make sure to go check them out. Visit my website, igamer2003.weebly.com, for more information on my channel and everything I do. I appreciate all of you who have watched tonight, and I'll make sure to see you all next time on Minecraft Live. Bye, everybody, and have a great night.